Hi, I'm Scott Valler and I'm a consultant with Excalibur Data Systems. Today we're going to answer the question, how do I track user accounts across various systems in Cherwell? Well, we've published a map that does that. It's out on the mApp exchange and it's called account tracking. That map adds a supporting object called account, which is a custom join table that we have extended to capture additional information such as their user account name, when it expires, what's the status of it? Is it active? Has it been disabled? Is it expired? What environment is it in? Production, QA, things like that. These drop lists are manageable through table management. So let's go ahead and start at the contact manager, the first point where we touch the account object. I'm using the demo database on version 9.1, and I've added 2 tabs down here. This comes as part of the map. We've got Henry's accounts. So right now he has 6 accounts across various systems, environments. They're all active at this point. And then it lists the systems that Henry has accounts on. I'm going to go ahead and create a new account for Henry directly from his employee record. And we're going to go ahead and put this on, we'll put this on the Dell switch over there. We'll make it an active account. All of these, again, are editable through table management if you need something different or you need some extra stuff added in. Okay. So there I just created an account for Henry. We'll go ahead and refresh it so we can see that Dell system is now added in as a system that he has an account on. If I wanted to go over to the server though, let's go ahead and switch views. So over on the server here, we have 2 accounts. We've got one for Henry and we've got one for Tracy. And then we also can see their names here as well, so we can see what they have. The advantage of having both tabs is that Henry might have a standard user account as well as a super user or an admin account. And we want to make sure that we don't lose track of both accounts when Henry leaves or goes on vacation or whatever, where we have to disable his accounts or force a password change. And again, we can go ahead and create an account from this side as well for Henry. And that's going to show up down here so we can see, Henry's other account. And if we want to, we can just go ahead and pop back through. So this is Henry's account record. And you can see that we've got the relationship from the account back to the config item that it was in, and also back to Henry's record. And so since we're here at the account record with those reverses, when we run our reports, we'll be able to reach in and get his cost center, his manager's name, things like that. So if we want to run audit reports based off of all the accounts on the web server for John, all of his direct reports, since he's a manager, we can create reports as we like around that. The last place that you're going to reach in and touch the account record is through the incident object. So based off of the requestor, we automatically get a list of the accounts across all the systems that Henry has. So if this was a new user access request for the web server, I go, oh, well, Henry's got 2 different accounts on here. If I want to, I can go ahead and add a new account here for Henry. I'll say that he needs one for QA, and we'll just go ahead and tie it to, let's just show it to the HP. So now I've created an account for Henry here. So this is really useful when you are working a service request for add, modifier, change, access for a user. The last thing that we have in here are some stored searches to get you started. There is a search that brings up all of the stored accounts, and then there's one that lists just the active accounts. And you can get creative and make whatever else makes sense for you. So this answers the question, how do I track user accounts across various systems within Cherwell? If you have any questions, please reach out to us at Excalibur Data Systems, and we'd be happy to help you. Have a great day.